Hello, my name is Joe Zelinka, and I'm here today to demonstrate a new game that I've just come up with. I recently got the copyright on this game, and it's called Pinochle Solitaire. Solitaire, there are only 1,800 games of solitaire out in the world, and I'm sure we've all heard of that. Pinochle is a little different. Pinocle's been around for a few hundred years. It originated in France. It used to be called binocle. And going from France to Germany, it lost its translation. Coming over here to the United States, now we call it pinochle over here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to play there are different levels of playing this game. Some of them are more challenging than others. The more columns you have, the less cards in each column, the easier the game is to play. But we're going to try and play 5 columns, 7 cards in each column. And this is very challenging. So let's see how we do. I'm going to go ahead and start by dealing. I deal 3 cards at a time, pinochle fashion. And we're going to deal 6 cards face down in each column. And then the 7th card will be face up. And that'll get our game started. These are the columns I'm dealing out. Okay. All right. I can see up above the columns is where we're going to put our aces. Here, I've got an ace right here. There are 8 of every card in the deck, and so hopefully we get all 8 aces up there, but 1 ace is a good start. On the stacks, the progression of the cards is ace 10, king, queen, jack 9, and then all in suit. So we'll go ahead, play that. We'll see if we have any other moves. We do not. So we get into our stock. Our stock will be dealt 3 cards at a time, turned over, face up, and try to play the top card. On the columns, all cards, whether you play from side to side, from one card to the other, or off of your stock, the cards played will be high card on the lower card, alternating red and black colors. So we've got that. And we've got another ace hiding here in the bottom. That's a wonderful thing. Okay, now we've got 2 aces on our stacks. We've got a king to move. All right, I'm going to put this 10 here. Okay, I'm going to stop for a second. I've got a queen of spades here. A queen of spades and a jack of diamonds makes up a pinochle. There are 2 of each card in the deck, so there are 2 pinocles in this deck. I'm going to put, those 4 cards will go over here into our bank. And at the end of the game, if we can play the cards from the bank to the stacks in progression on the cards as they go, we will score additional points. Playing 1 pinochle up is 40 points. If you play 2 pinocles up at different times, that's 80 points. And if you get to play all 4 cards up at the same time on your aces, on your jacks on your diamonds and spade piles, then that will score an additional bonus points, 300 points for a double pinochle. And I always try to go for that. Okay, I get to play this 10 here. I'm going to go ahead and play. Actually, I always want to play off of my stock first. I never want to play off of my columns first. Never off of the stock. Sooner you can turn over all these cards, the easier chance you have of winning the game. I'm going to play that 10. I've got a king to play. I'm going to move this 10 down to here now. See, I could have brought that 10 up, but I always want to play my cards on my on my columns first. There we go. All right, I can play this black 9 here. Gives me a jack. I can play my jack over here. Queen of diamonds. All right, no more plays, keep moving. Jack of diamonds, now I've got 1 pinochle in my bank. I can play this jack of clubs. I can play my jack of spades. I'm going to play it right there. I can play this queen of diamonds. I can play this queen of hearts. Here we go, an ace of spades. A jack. I can play this king of clubs. I could play it up here. I'm gonna just see where my game goes first. I don't want to push anything too fast. But I do want to play this king of spades up here. I want to try to get ready for, that way, if I can play a queen of spades up, jack of diamonds up, it'll score more points. I would rather have that up than the king of clubs right now. We'll see where it goes. Although, I am going to play, I can play this king of clubs up. I can play this queen of clubs up. Now I can play my jack of clubs up, and that'll open up a column. Anytime I have an open column, the only way I can fill that open space is by moving a 9 over. So I've only got 3 here to choose from. So there we go. I put that 9 in that space, and now I have that 4th column, or that 5th column back again. There we go. I can play my 10. I need. There we go. Ten of hearts. It will not play anywhere. 9 of diamonds, jack. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. I think my game is about over. So what I'm going to do is try to get as many points as I can. There's my queen of hearts. Here's my jack. Oh, here's my 9 of clubs. We're going to see what happens here. Oh, not a good card. Okay. I do see another move here. I can play this queen of spades up here. It does not count because I cannot play a jack of diamonds with it. But I can play this queen of diamonds over here. Then I can bring this jack up. And this will score additional points on my stacks for when I count my points at the end of the game. I've got a 9 of hearts that I can play. Ace of hearts. That's wonderful. I'm gonna play that 9 of spades. I can play that 9 of spades. I always want to play here before I play this, even though I know I can play that card. Sure wish I had an ace of diamonds up there. Okay, but I can play that 10. I can play my king. I can move another 9 over into that space and fill that column back up again. Here's my bank. All right. And another diamond. That's the last thing I needed right now. Because with all these diamonds showing here and no ace up, I believe my game is over. Queen of hearts. Don't have it. King of clubs is buried. Everything else is played out. End of the game. There we go. I can count my points. Each one of these families is 150 points. And then if it has the 9 on it, the D's, that adds for an extra 10 points. So I've got 160, 320, 480, and then 490, 510 points for this hand out of a possible 1,800 points. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to do more videos so we can see more about how this game is played. I'd love to show you a winning hand. Thank you.